Alright, next up we got the viral Vegemite guy from TikTok, Alan Ross. Welcome to the stage, bro.
Yeah. Ah, this guy, mate, he's good. He's the Vegemite guy.
To my fellow Australians, I am Alan Ross, also known as the Vegemite guy, who went viral on social media platforms, including TikTok, for smearing Vegemite on my face to help promote these events and rally our Australian troops. Who out there seen my videos? Yeah, nice work, thank you. I am here today as a tax-paying, law-abiding, proud Australian citizen to march for Australia in defiance of mass immigration plaguing our country. I am speaking up when others stay silent. I am doing what our politicians won't, and I know I am not alone. This crowd speaks volumes. I have been called every name under the sun, including racist, which has been used so much it's now lost its meaning. I am all for reality, and I will not be silenced. My great-grandfather spilled blood and determination in World War I to protect this flag and our way of life, and I will not allow his memory and his ultimate sacrifice to be lost in vain. I will fly my flag high and march for Australia for as long as it takes to make positive change for ourselves and our future generations to follow. Our children depend on us for a safe future. This is our country. This is our home. And enough is enough. We will continue to unite in a sea of blue until our message is heard loud and clear that mass immigration must be halted. Our country is being run like a bad business, wasteful, unaccountable, and blind to everyday Australians. We must continue to unite as strength in numbers will demand leadership that puts Australians first. Accountability over excuses, results over rhetoric. This is a true grassroots movement powered by belief in our country, belief that Australians deserve better. In the famous words of our great John Farnham, we have the chance to turn the pages over. We are not going to sit in silence. We are not going to live in fear. You're the voice. You and you and you and you and you. So let's make a noise and make it clear. This agenda is hurting everyday Australians with services stretched and families under pressure. August 31st was a celebration of who we are as a people and how we can unite under one banner, one unbreakable force, sending a message so loud it couldn't be ignored. After the August 31st protest, there has been a shift in the Australian collective energy. Even our current political landscape is changing after people leaned into their courage to make a stand. Parliamentarians such as Pauline Hanson has warned immigration numbers are out of control for 30 years. An elected official who has always had the guts to say what you're thinking. She has put this debate front and centre in Canberra. So remember that the next time you're at the polling booth and vote One Nation for our best chance of getting our country back on track. Mass immigration is the movement of a large number of people from one geographical area to another, usually influenced by government policies. Between 1945 and 2024, Australia welcomes 7.5 million migrants on an average of 93,750 per year. It has been projected by the end of the Albanese regime, an additional 2.5 million migrants will have been added to the Australian population. That is a sudden and significant influx from different countries, not reflective of being sustainable to our economic and social infrastructure, such as houses, roads, hospitals and schools. This current attitude is diluting everything we hold sacred. Arthur Caldwell, leader of the Australian Labor Party in 1967, had said, "If Australians are ever foolish enough to open their gates to people other than Europeans, they will soon find themselves fighting desperately to stop the nation from being flooded by hordes of non-integratables."
Truth.
Now that was spoken by a representative of the same party in power today. And they have a much more opposing and damaging attitude. This is the same party who used to be spelt Labour as Labour, but have dropped the U because they don't care about you. They just care about themselves and greasing up with socialist ideologies, corruption and mass immigration to help buy votes at the next election. How's that for a fair and just democracy? Crime is out of control by demographics of repeat offenders of foreign descent, from the social and organised syndicates to the apex gangs in Melbourne. Retail workers are being held at knife point at their place of work. Families are being terrorised in their own homes. Bail laws provoke reoffending and a disregard for the rules. Do I need to even mention the Northland Shopping Centre incident? I think it's already been mentioned here again today.
Disgusting!
Exactly.
Albanese should talk to the family.
ISIS brides are being smuggled in under the cover of darkness, and politicians are not giving clear answers in Parliament when they're questioned. This goes to show the government does not, nor does it fully understand how to keep Australians safe. If you import the third world, you'll get third world problems and conflicts in return. Our Australian identity is changing and will be lost forever if this continues.
It's our blood.
Not assimilating with our country's morals and values, our language and our history is not multiculturalism. It is replacement of one culture with another. Have a look at what's occurring in Britain. It's too late for them now. It's too saturated with foreign immigrants who have pushed their own agendas and ideology. There is no cure for this. We cannot stand by and say sorry for mistakes made after the fact. It will be too late for Australia as well if we continue to allow this mass immigration to occur. Prevention is better than cure. A recent poll by marketing research firm Dynata found that 71% of Australians agreed that immigration levels are too high. And this government should temporarily pause its intake of new immigrants. Mass immigration is making Australia poorer and more divided. By gathering here today and across this great nation, we are sending a strong message. to our political leaders that drastic and urgent action is needed to restore confidence in our migration program. Too many young Australians are being deprived of an opportunity to own their own home.
My future, not theirs.
Exactly, thank you.
Useless government.
That's in part because this immigration pressures are having on the housing market. Australia needs a migration system managed maturely and in the interests of the country.
Yeah.
Not determined by internal political power struggles. Our
Yeah.
government's drunk on power and has morphed into a tyrannical beast,
Truth.
trampling our freedoms, our voices, and our way of life. They need to be given a Vegemite sandwich and do the job they are paid for.
Albanese is the word.
Gen Z's future, not yours. Gen Z's future, not yours.
100% agree. Now, if the floodgates at Warragamba Dam were open completely, stay with me here, I have a point, it would cause significant downstream
Oh, shit.
flooding
Someone nudged it.
if the river couldn't handle the
no.
volume, and we've seen it happen. Well, a full-scale release of mass immigration is what is happening in our country right now.
What's that?
Floodgates are in place for a reason, a measure to protect the dam structure
Thank you.
and downstream communities from overflow. We need those floodgates installed where mass immigration is sustainable and does not inundate our communities, where our hard-working, fair dinkum Aussies are not drowned out of the housing market.
Yeah.
Australia has an illegal immigration problem from people overstaying visas. According to the Department of Immigration and Border Protection, the current total number of illegal migrants living in Australia is approximately 62,700 as of today, a figure that is increasing at a rate of 5% annually. However, only 2,000 illegal immigrants are deported every year.
It'll be more than that. It'll be more than that.
Australia has one of the highest amounts of foreign-born residents in the world. The total numbers, both in total numbers and both per capita. Recent immigration now accounts for over 30% of the population, the highest proportion among Western nations. Going forward, I propose a 5-year mass immigration pause to help social and economic recovery.
Yeah.
An increase in Australian working visas to 5 years, and then you can earn the opportunity to apply for citizenship. Then we need to begin the process of sending the Gaza refugees who are currently on a temporary visa back to where they came from.
Yeah. Send them
And
back.
finally, ban the burqa.
Yeah.
It is un-Australian to be parading around dressed like you're going to a Halloween party, pretending that you are a walking mailbox. We need to cut the intake of international students and family migration from countries such as China, the Philippines, India, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Fight for us. Fight for us. Fight for us. Stand up.
Sir Edmund Barton once said in 1907 that we have room for all but one flag, the Australian flag. Look around you, that's what you see here today.
John, Gen Z.
We have
future,
room
not yours.
but for all one language here, and that is the English language. And we have all but one sole loyalty, and that is the loyalty to the Australian people.
Yeah.
In 1932, a bird on our national coat of arms went head to head with the military in protecting their habitat. The Great Emu War was won by an animal due to their surprising speed, resilience, and ability to scatter. Almost 100 years later, our March for Australia rallies across this country, designed to protect the habitat of every individual, will be one with just as much speed, resilience, and ability to mobilise across this great nation.
Yeah.
By coming here today, you are helping defend our honour and protect our heritage, our culture, and our way of life for this great southern land.
Yeah.
The power of the people has shown us throughout history, from the Eureka Stockade to the waterfront workers' strikes, that our strength lies in our solidarity.
Yeah.
There is no shame in standing up for Australia and breaking the cycle of division.
Yes. Send them back.
Send them back.
Send them back. Send them back. Send them back.
We share the same blood and same spirit. This isn't about left and right, it's about right and wrong. We've been censored, vilified and knocked down, but we've got up again to march in every city of every state in Australia, and we will take this country back one street at a time.
Yeah.
Come on, Aussies, come on. Don't let the foundations that hold this country together, fairness, mateship and conservative values, be pushed aside.
Yeah.
I urge you to go out into the community today and recruit your family and friends for our next gathering. Share a beer with a stranger. Wear your flag capes to eat yum cha. And support the Australian small businesses who help drive this country forward. The time for action is now. And may the government tremble at the roar of our March for Australia rallies across this nation. Anthony Albanese, can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better hide for cover. So in conclusion, we all come from a land down under.
Yeah.
Where patriotism is not racism.
Yeah.
Where prevention of mass immigration is better than cure.
Yeah.
Where the One Nation Party has this country's interests in its sights. So remember to vote accordingly.
Yeah. If you don't like it, it's off.
And where we must continue to be loud and proud of Australian culture on every street to help keep this movement flying high, just like those amazing flags today. Sons and daughters of Australia, I am Alan Ross. And I see a whole army of countrymen here in defiance of mass immigration. Countrymen who would be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for just one chance to come back here for another March for Australia and tell our government they may take our votes, but they will never take our freedom. Thank you.